Hey, welcome back everybody to my first YouTube video of the year, and we're here at Aston Martin in Switzerland, and I'm promising you one thing, we're starting with a bang. First up now is going to be a drive with DBS. I'm going to take you through also the customization of the Valkyrie, which is going to be super special. So Aston Martin was a big sponsor of my first driving with Nico rally, and therefore now I'm paying them a visit here in St. Gallen in Switzerland, which is their worldwide biggest dealer, Aston Martin dealer, with my friend Andreas here being the owner. And now we're trying to get into this door, but Ruben is not managing.
Not working.
So there we go, now we get in. So, and today we are going to be driving the DBS, which is the 812 Superfast Challenger, and I'm going to take you through also the customization of the Valkyrie, which is going to be super special. Is that the DBX? Shit, it's the DBX, can't believe it, prototype. Check this out. Look, prototype of the DBX. So we're gonna ask as well if I can drive that, I suppose. Look at that, can't believe it. They didn't say this was gonna be here. Check it out. Awesome. So this is going to be exciting. Maybe I can even take you around in the DBX.
No, you cannot drive the DBX.
Come on.
No.
Everybody would love to see that.
No.
Can I drive next to you driving the DBS? DBS?
No.
Not even that?
No. Kannst mal kurz offline gehen.
Okay, we need to cut. Had some lunch. They told me a lot of stories about the Valkyrie, which I'm going to share with you later. First up now is going to be a drive with DBS through St. Gallen here, so join me on that. Or not. Epic. 720 horsepower? 720 horsepower, huh? So this is proper beast. So it's going to be fun to check it out on the roads. Must be freezing his butt off in an open car. It's 6 degrees out there, and he has just a little sweatshirt on. Was ist denn da los, sag mal, mit dem Motor? Das ist voll komisch, aber ich krieg den Scheiß-Ding hier nicht aus. Ich weiß nicht, wo der ist.
ESP?
Ja. Ist irgendwo ein ESP-Knopf?
Vielleicht im Menü im Lenkrad?
Im Menü im Lenkrad? Ah! Shit. Weg. So, Assistent. ESP. Bah! And there it is, I found the ESP, so we're going to switch that off now. Maybe. There we go. Off, on, or track? Off. Okay, it's off. Ah, beautiful. Straight away the engine is freer. Now we're talking business. That was a closed road, by the way. Otherwise, not a good idea to do that. Now the engine's free. I mean, it's really awesome power, of course. You know, it has a V12. Oh, we're back here already. And then with ESP off, I mean, the drift is awesome. But it's it's quite a similar feel to the AMGs, really, to the GT. No, but yeah, I mean, as you know, it looks awesome. So I think it's a really good car, and careful with that. So it felt very nice to drive. One of my favorite cars of absolutely all time is the DB4 Zagato, if I'm not mistaken. And so Aston Martin has now reproduced them, 19 of them, and this is it. And just have a look at the beauty of it. It's so unbelievable. And since they reproduced 19, it costs like £5 million, and they're all gone straight away. But it's really the most stunning. I mean, it's one of the most stunning cars of all time in the history of cars. So beautiful. So here we have the Vulcan as well. £3 million or €3 million? Crazy prices, these cars, huh? £3 million, even just the windscreen, because it's like curved, is £100,000. Insane, huh? And there's only about 30 of those for special clients to have some fun on the track. Andreas is just going to show us one special client request, no? And you do very individualized things.
Very individualized thing.
What is it, like a machine gun?
No, this is not a machine gun.
Cigar box.
It's a humidor. A cigar box.
Cigar box, of course. Chupa chupa. And check this out, I found one of like a very, very special car, Ferrari Zagato, in the Aston Martin workshop here. So how cool is that? Look at the front, so aggressive, huh? So Ruben's gonna blend in some of the details on this car because I don't actually know. I know it's very special, but I don't know all the details. Convertible, check it out. And the best mechanic in the whole house of Aston Martin, Vanessa.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What are you working on? Can we know?
I'm working on the Ferrari.
You're working on the Ferrari?
Yes.
You're not supposed to say that. We're filming for Aston Martin. I'm just kidding. What are you working on the Ferrari?
Changing the airbag. It's an airbag fault.
Okay.
And yes.
And you love working on cars?
Yes.
Awesome.
It's my dream.
Really?
Yes.
Where did the dream start? What was the beginning? Like you saw somebody drive something special, or your parents or friends?
Yeah, I loved cars as long as I can think, and yeah.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks for having me. Sitting here now, and we're gonna jump into the Valkyrie configuration. It's really cool to see. So just to get for you guys, standard version 95% lap time of the Formula 1 car, with the track pack up to 97%, and then the race version is 105%.
All going beyond, dependent at the end on tires.
Now 105%, you're thinking, but what do you mean with 105%? Faster than the F1 car? Yes. Much faster than the F1 car with slicks. Isn't that insane? This is like complete madness.
And now you come to the ultimate personalization. So you can really, every little thing you can do, and on the paint. There are also some lightweight paints, which basically are only 3 lightweight paints which come from Formula 1. Because you have to realize, if you do a normal paint, it's like 40 kilograms, which is huge. Newey goes completely mad for that. So he wanted to develop lightweight paints, Formula 1 paints, they are think like 10 kilograms. But there are only 3 available for that. It's pretty expensive, I think another 50,000 or something like that.
So Andreas has touched on the AMG 1, so from you guys I would like to know now, we've done this poll in this video right above, you can click on it, and then I would like to know from you guys, if you vote either AMG 1 or Aston Martin Valkyrie, what do you think is cooler? So please comment below, I'd love to read like why you think one is cooler than the other. I myself, in this case, I'm gonna stay objective and not reply. I hope you do understand there's a couple of sensitivities there with one of the cars being Mercedes. So on the computer here, they say which car they want, of like 90 cars in the garage, and then the garage automatically picks up the car and puts it in the box here. Wahnsinnig. So because there's less oxygen in the whole garage to avoid any potential fires, which makes the insurance 1/5 of the normal price of insuring cars in the garage. And so now we have to wait till the oxygen fills into the room before the engine can be started. So let me know what you think is the best color as well. Do you think emerald green, the Bordeaux red, the silver, or all black? Let me know in the comments below what color you would go for, or if there's another color, go for it, tell me that as well. And then coming back to the car, I mean, really, it's unbelievable, huh? They have managed to beat the 1-to-1 power to weight ratio, which means it's less than 1, you know, more power than weight, insane, and apparently like 1,260 horsepower, and I think it's going to be below 1.2 kilograms the car. Unbelievable, huh? Unreal. And Adrian Newey, he's done the Formula One approach. You know, he fought for every 50 grams. If there was even the logo Aston Martin on the front was like 100 grams, he said, no, we're not having that. And so it had to be painted with some special paint underneath, like unreal, like every gram counted. That's the F1 approach, so it's incredible. Adrian Newey being the best aerodynamic designer of all times in F1, winning, I mean, I don't know how many championships, more than 10 probably. And he has done this car. So, not this one, the other one. And so it will have an aerodynamic downforce off the charts. There's rumors like 1,800 kilograms or something insane. The biggest aerodynamic downforce in a road car so far is on the McLaren Senna, which is 800 kilograms. So you can imagine it's like a giant leap, which never seen before. It's going to be madness. And in fact, that comes back to the lap times that I was saying. So if you bolt some slicks onto the car, it's going to do very, very similar lap times to Formula One cars. Can you believe that? Like a road car, put slicks on, and you do Formula One car lap times. I think only Formula One drivers are ever going to be able to drive this car, even on the road. Everybody else is not going to be able to drive it. I don't know. It's like completely crazy. And he's put active ride onto the car. So that's also completely insane to keep the aerodynamic platform always exactly the same. Even when you're in cornering, the car will never have roll. Because once the car feels roll, boom, it puts the suspension and it always keeps the car flat, which for performance is like gigantic. So even that is on the car. And of course, movable aerodynamic parts. So you got the front wing moving, the rear wing moving. Not sure about the diffuser, but a lot of big aerodynamic movable parts. So in the corners, it's going to be madness. Apparently 25% of the people took extra engines so that once, you know, in the future, in 10 or 20 years, when there's no more engines being produced, they can just plug in a new one. And some of them even took 2 extra engines because they wanted to make a coffee table out of an engine. One engine is 450,000 pounds. So it's like completely nuts. And also in terms of options, there's this like track pack, which gives another extra amount of downforce, where there's also the rims that are completely covered. And that's like, how much is that? 600,000 pounds just for the track pack, which is just some extra panels and everything. So it's like the sky's the limit. My favorite color is the silver with the black rims, black roof, all glossy. I think that's epic. Great day here at Aston Martin. Really lovely to see all the cars. There's also the heritage cars and of course seeing some new details about the Valkyrie's impressive epic car that's going to be and everything. So now I'm heading back to Germany actually, because we're going to do a Green Tech Festival launch, which is my festival in Berlin around the Formula E race. And that's it from here. Oh, by the way, very important, I've got after this video one of the most epic videos that I've ever done, because I went to visit the Ferrari headquarters. So please subscribe so you don't miss out on the notification when that video is going to go up very, very soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.